Hello, dorks. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? It's Unchowder. It's time for more Dwarf Fortress. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. Oh man, is it a Monday? It's a heck of a Monday. We're here back in Dwarf Fortress. We just got a patch today. We got a patch today, which is cool, and has the neat side effect of Dwarf DF hack has not updated yet. So today we're playing without DF hack because of patch. Some things got slightly better, and now we have to wait for DF hack to get updated again, which is probably gonna happen like literally any minute. This usually it's been like same day, so it could even happen like as we're streaming for all I know. But I'd have to like close the game and try again. I don't know. Maybe we'll check at some point. But as of right this moment, we do not have DF hack enabled, which is fine. You know, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna keep going on our stuff. We've actually completed a couple projects. Hello. How's it going, JM? Welcome in. We finished our glass ceiling. We finished the glass project. We finished the ongoing glass project, which took actual in-game years, several in-game years. The labyrinth is done. The arboretum roof is done. We are essentially done with the lead vault. We're taking down our scaffolding and such, our support structures, and trying not to kill too many people. So far, that has been the more deadly part of the construction, hilariously. Being done with it and cleaning up after ourselves has been the dangerous part. But those have been kind of our large, ongoing projects. And now they're kind of done, right? So I think we're going to focus our attention a bit deeper. We were doing a lot of digging down in the depths before our last adventure, and we just got to the point of uncovering some of the candy, some of the very special materials that are found only down in those places. And now we're going to start harvesting it. Now that is going to be I think the primary goal for right now, for today, for this moment in time. There are some other things we're working on. We recently just got promoted to a barony, or our kobold equivalent, which is a warren, right? We recently got promoted to a warren. Hooray! And we've given one of our people the noble position. Was it like overseer or something? Anyway, baron equivalent. So we're making our barons new spaces. We're paving some rooms with electrum that we're making, and then and yeah, it's gonna be very, very fancy. And those are the kinds of things that we're working on. And maybe other things are gonna happen too. Maybe we'll get a siege. Maybe we'll be able to send our squads off onto the map. Maybe other things will happen. I don't know. That's kind of where we're at. So yeah, that's the plan. How are you, JM? How was your weekend? Things are pretty slow here. I was just cuddling with the cat on the couch. It was very hard to motivate myself to get off the couch and get in this chair because there was a cat in my lap and she was being very, very cute. But let's do that in a couple hours when we're done. Today's episode is brought to you by Candy. Lick it. And by viewers like you, clicking on all those buttons down there and hanging out live, watching VODs, joining the Discord. All those buttons. Every single button is a little treat for me. That's the treat that I have for me today. We had a bank holiday today. Oh, that's fair. It's like Easter or something, right? One of those. Yeah, hooray for a day off. Those are always nice, right? Yuppers. Okay. See, I know what's going on. Sometimes. I have it loaded up. We're just over here, and look at this. Look at this electrum. Look at what this looks like. I'm so into this. Oh, and we're engraving extra stuff. I guess that's fine. I mean, maybe we'll stop that for now. But yeah, this is Srau's new quarters. We made some silver furniture that we're placing. Like we got ourselves a silver weapon rack over here. We got silver doors that we're installing. We have electrum floors. There's a bed in here already. And we're good, right? I'm even gonna say, because this is Srau's old room. Because she was the chief medical person. So I'm gonna say no one has this bedroom now. And now we're gonna check on here. So now she still needs another... Oh, chests and cabinets. Did I place any chests and cabinets? I think we're still working on that. I have a chest there. I think I want to make like a silver cabinet. Is that the... was that the idea? Nope, weren't doing that. Okay. Having a hard time more broadly and got some sad news as I put an ugly corner. Yeah, I did see that. But as of this second, I'm okay. Yeah, I know how that is. The immediate sense can be fine, but in the broad sense, yeah. In the broad sense, everything's kind of gross right now, isn't it? I'm gonna say silver cabinet and silver chest. And we're just gonna do a couple of those. I'm just gonna do... I meant to type 2, but it came out as 3, so we're just gonna make 3. I think that works. And we probably have more electrum sitting around already. So I'm gonna go for it, right? I'm gonna say electrum. Yeah, we got 68. Nope, come on. Construct, floor. Oh, and then the, how did that break? Use previous material thing isn't there. Right now it is. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Gonna pave the whole dang thing, right? Yeah, okay. So we're getting close on it. We'll let them keep working that. We're still slaughtering rattlesnakes. I don't know why we had so many rattlesnakes to start with. We also have all our squads. I guess I want to do a quick check on our squads. They're still having a hard time with their equipment as far as I can tell. Maybe what I'll do... I'll do another one of these. See, like, what is this? What is going on here? See, that seems a little bit better. I guess I would put trousers in there, right? I don't know if we have trousers for their size. But honestly, if they could just get their armor on, I'd be very happy. And they all did just run up here. Wonder if DF Hack was making that stranger as opposed to better. That does appear to be improving. Yarn trousers. I'm gonna say, let's see, the large ones, the monitor lizards have found it, but I don't think we have trousers in this size because that didn't come with the adventure equipment. So I'm gonna say, let's do yarn trousers. We're gonna do 10 of them. They're going to be sized for, I don't know what's like the middle of them. I assume that all of the froggy people can wear each other's clothes. So I'm gonna say for lizard men, small yarn trousers, and they should only use the dyed material for that. Standing orders, use only dyed cloth. Okay. So that will potentially also help. And they're still, I mean, they're working on it. I'm gonna give them some moments. I do want them to figure it out. I guess I wonder if that would happen on these guys too. If I just say update, can you figure it out? Ah? Maybe we just need to do this every once in a while. Okay. Okay. It'd be nice if they could actually figure out the difference between bolts and arrows. We'll see if that happens. So far this is behaving better than it was. Okay. We'll give them a chance to get all their stuff sorted out. I want to say that our caves, our deep places are way the heck down here. We haven't taken a look at this in a little bit. But here we are. This is where we left off. And here you can see it. We have exposed raw adamantine sitting here. And like this, we need to not touch this. We cannot touch this. I'm gonna go ahead and remark these, right? I was doing stuff like this, right? So I don't accidentally mine it. Like we don't want to do that one either, because that's connected. Was there another one? Was that it? That might have been it. And we have so many gems down here too. Okay. And then this we also don't want to touch. Okay. Okay. Oh, and there's a forgotten beast in the caves. Whatever. The elven merchants are leaving. I don't care about them either. And we haven't gone any deeper than this either, right? So here we are. We haven't. I think I want to go around as much as I can. So we can fully identify what we're dealing with here. I'm pretty sure what's going on. I'm thinking this is going to be the core. This is going to be the middle. All these adamantine veins have a hollow center. That is, it is imperative that we do not breach the hollow center. Imperative. So we want to make sure we know where it is before we do anything. Like realistically, I could mine these little whiskers and not risk anything, but I'm gonna be very careful about this. So we get ourselves back into the mindset, right? Back into our Sudoku mindset. I want to make sure that we are getting in here in a safe manner. And I think what we need to do, we need to do our smoothing and hole poking technique. Like there could be something hiding here even. Yeah, so I'm gonna say, oh, another strange mood. Interesting. Interesting. I don't want blueprint. Going to smooth there and there. Yeah, that is obsidian. I don't want to poke holes in the adamantine itself. But those are both obsidian tiles. And that will be fine. And look, there's just a little random piece of obsidian there. Look at that. And I bet you that it would be safe to I'm like 99% sure it'd be safe to mine this, but I also am not going to risk it. I don't think there's anything hiding back here, but you know. Gakurka has claimed a magma forge. Interesting. Interesting. So the other aspect here is this is going to continue going down. This is going to go down even further, much further. But we don't want to accidentally breach the core from above, right? So we're gonna have to like go down over here. But also like we have no idea. Oh no, Srau. Srau is tantruming again. Our new Baron. Oh, Srau, did you just topple? What did you just do? You just toppled a lever. Srau, you toppled a lever. These are magma control levers. Report crime. Yeah? That's a crime. So one of these doesn't have a lever now? Which one of you? That's potentially bad. But which one? Because we have this one, which is linked to here. We have this one, which is linked to there. That's... No. Oh, it does say there's still a lever here. Did you just... You disrupted this one. Oh my goodness. Do we... Are you gonna have a whole bunch of disorderly conduct here? Do we imprison our Baron? Yeah. Srau, you've been tantruming. This is risky. This could have some ramifications. I don't think letting it go unpunished is the better idea, though. The fact that we picked a tantrumer as our Baron is the choice we will be dealing with. But, you know, makes it interesting. We're gonna have an interesting nobility. Okay. Justice. You toppled 2 levers. Oh. Well, we're not getting down there anymore. You were still tantruming as well. Would you knock it off? Would you knock it off? Just sitting here in the middle of the doorway. As there's a strange mood going on inside here, by the way, the strange mood is happening here. Who even is it? Is it any of you? You're Gokirka. Where are you at? Somewhere. Okay, well, we're gonna keep an eye on Srau for the moment. You're not armed or anything, right? She's been wearing armor. She's been keeping a breastplate on, right? But yeah, you don't have a weapon. Drama, definitely drama. The kind of drama we don't always want. You could end up in a situation where, like, Srau tantrums and pisses off a dragon. And then the dragon eats the Baron, right? Like, that's a legitimate concern I have right now. Starting a fist fight. She already murdered a cave blob. She murdered a cave blob last stream. She's just lucky those don't fight back. Okay, no longer tantruming, but still starting a fist fight. There's so many rattlesnakes. Why do we have so many rattlesnakes? How many? Okay, hold on. We don't have that many rattlesnakes. We have several. Not 100. Oh look, some migrants. Oh good. Hey look, some giraffes. These are just random giraffes. So my goals are important to me, okay. Look at, why are there so many giraffes? Well, they're fleeing now. Late is a name, I guess, okay. Sorna. Cave spider found, you just you killed a giant cave spider. Oh my god, Srau. You just murdered a giant cave spider. Kicks the cave spider in the second leg with her right foot. Punches the cave spider in the left first foot. Scratches the cave spider in the leg, bruising the muscle. Punches in the cephalothorax with her claw. Bruising the brain. Found dead. Wow. Cool, good job. Are you done? Where are you now? Now you're making bars. Look at this. She had 1 kill 20 years ago when she saved the fortress, and then nothing for 19 years, and now she's killed 2 cave blobs and a giant cave spider from tantruming this year. And we're in spring. We're in the middle of spring. Good job, Srau. Good job. So it looks like we got about 6 new migrants. Oh, now the peacekeeper is gonna come in and keep the peace, and now you're injured. Now you need to be diagnosed, but you're the chief medical person? Yeah, you're the fixer. I'm pretty sure we have another doctor as well. So I don't think she's just out of luck, but let's double check that here. Yeah, we have another doctor. I'm gonna add a 3rd doctor in here just because now one of our doctors is a noble. High Master Diagnostician. And we'll just toss in another accomplished surgeon. That seems useful. I can't believe you toppled levers. Of all the things to topple. Our strange mood is going. You have found electrum and wool and microcline, which are 3 very characteristic things of our fortress right now, so that's kind of neat. Not a whole lot of value, but you know. I'm gonna go... We probably smoothed these, right? I'm actually gonna change our... whatchamacallit? Our warp point. I'm gonna say it goes here. Right. Right? So now, yeah, it's just gonna bring us here. So now, fortifications here, and here, and here. And our miners, if memory serves, we've lost a couple of miners, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, our reaper. I'm gonna say our reaper is not gonna be our miner, because mining has been such a dangerous task. Also, I don't want our justice person to have a weapon. That probably would have been a smarter thing to figure out before. I don't know, is it the reaper or it's peacekeeper? Peacekeeper is the one who actually does the thing. We don't want our peacekeeper to have weapons. See, you're the peacekeeper is coming to the hospital to go imprison the tantrumer. That's interesting. You didn't wait until the injury was dealt with? You have not been hilarious. You weren't even diagnosed. Maybe justice should wait until after hospital visits? Peacekeeper with weapons? Yeah, I mean... So Peacekeeper is what our mod calls it for the kobolds. For dwarves, the post is called Hammerer, right? And it's a post devoted to physical justice, right? So for a long time, there's been a lot of wisdom in the Dwarf Fortress community about not giving your hammer a really good hammer, or else all of your punishments become capital punishment. That's a thing. Okay, so that's still going. Let's check up on this. Yeah, look at this. I'm gonna see if we have more to make, right? Yes, we do. Holy cow. So there. There we have all our electrum, right? Oh, and then now I don't have suspend manager because we don't have DF hack. Of course. You have a silver chest. I'm going to put that other furniture in here as well. So we're going to say cabinet. Whoa. Spinner has created Sasley Oput, an electrum flail. Ooh. Ooh. That's interesting. You can't make weapons out of electrum. Pretty sure that is a strange mood only thing. We'll check on it in a second here. Cabinet, I want silver cabinet there. And then I want silver cabinet here. Then I want chest here, made of silver. Perfect. And now Srau should have all your stuff, right? Now why don't you have... It still says no cabinets. Maybe I used to like just figure it out once you assign the things, but maybe that's not how it works anymore. We're also going to engrave the rest of this. Like that. And then there was also the tomb, right? Here we are. I definitely want to engrave here, because that's where the coffin's gonna go. And then I want a door right here. And then we will place more floor. Because we have more. There's more combat happening. Hooray. Okay, perfect. Peacekeeper and sock. Oh, this is more justice. Okay. The other Tanchmer. Patient not resting. Well, she's in prison. What do you expect? Okay. Let's look at this new flail. The spasms of a steaming. The spasms of a steaming. All craftbolt shift is of the highest quality, encrusted with oval microcline cabochons, studded with electrum, encircled with bands of llama wool. Cool. So now, like, for example, if I go over here to the Magma Forge and say add new task and look for weapons, like it lists all the different things that you could use, right? Even all these ones, I don't even know how we would get multicolored metal to use because we can't melt down those artifacts. But if it's not iron, silver, copper, bronze, steel, bismuth, bronze, or adamantine, then you can't make a weapon out of it. So the fact that we have an electrum flail is kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing. I like it. What was the other thing I was gonna do? So there's all this junk. Here's Srau. You're chained. I was confined, I'm very patient. And there's also just a random ore dragon here. Cool. Your diagnosis required. Hopefully you're fine. Hopefully you're fine to hang out in jail until your sentence is up. I guess we can see how long that is. I'm gonna wait till we convict you of those. But closed, or no, I want convicts. Here we go. 112 days. Goodness. Okay. But if we go... There's just some random stuff there. Okay. I want to go back up here. I want to check on your actual gear. Do you have stuff? You have more stuff. You have found more stuff. That is looking better. Okay. I'm going to do it again, though. I'm going to say update equipment, because maybe we have some trousers to give them. Hey, look at that. But then boots. Metal high boots. Oh, but I bet they didn't have high boots. I bet they got low boots in adventure mode. So I'm gonna go up here because the trousers are probably done. Trousers are done. Amazing. I'm gonna let them. Do I burn through all of our gold? I'm actually gonna say we're good on electrum. I'm gonna say that we're good. That was too much. We might make no more in the future. I'm gonna say high boot is going to be bronze high boots. Or do I make steel? We have some steel. I'm gonna do bronze for now, and these are gonna be for lizardmen. Small bronze high boots. Yeah, we'll just do a set of those. And I want to check everyone else's equipment as well. Didn't seem to change. I mean, oh, and then Canner here. Canner probably needs all sorts of stuff because you're... Well, no, you have things assigned, but you're not wearing them. Is that that's what that means, right? Can't? No, Canner. Yeah. You have stuff assigned, but you haven't worn it, but I guess you're also sleeping, so maybe that's fine. Look at this, though. Holy cow. We've uncovered the treasure of the gods. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That could have been worse. Wow, look. Oh, and then that was from today's patch too. We can look at them now. Look at this. It's a blistered metal longsword worth 40 grand. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Amal unser egad lumub. That, oh, I almost want to assign that to Reg. Can I give... Because Reg was our swords person, right? You grabbed a mace for some reason? Oh, we don't get our little... We don't get all of our DF hack stuff. You are an adept swordsman and a skilled maceman, so sword would be great. Sword would be great for you. Can I just assign you a specific new weapon, specific weapon? Was that... That's not the one we just did. I don't know if these are in any... I guess they're ordered by type. Surely it's that one, right? No, see, there's a two-handed sword. I think that's Ibu's. Okay, I'm gonna go back down here. Yeah, that's a different name. But it's like the same art. Fenced Road, the Silk of Armories. And see there, here's this one. Wet Pits, the Rust of Sport. It's a short sword. Oh, maybe he can't do the big one? Or maybe it doesn't show up because we haven't, like, inventory yet. Let's do this. Because this is a big one, right? It's a blistered metal longsword. Oh. Cool, yeah. So I'm gonna say, so we're going to mine out these two tiles here. There could still be something hiding here. There could still be something hiding there. So we're gonna smooth here. And then this turned out to be fine, so we can mine that. Which means we can mine this one as well. Uh-huh. Oh, and there's something wet behind it. That's interesting. So then we're going to want... I'm gonna smooth... Well, okay, so there couldn't be anything... There could be something here. There could be something here. So we're gonna smooth here, which we can't do yet. I think the first thing I'm going to do is assign that to a pedestal in our vault. So at least it gets grabbed, right? We want to come down here. We should have art for our other things too, or not the. I guess not everything. Yeah, those. So all our rotted fabric stuff doesn't show up yet. Oh, look at Genitozan. Oh, it looks fancy now. Some of these got more art. There's more art here now. That's exciting. So I'm gonna put our new one here. Eventually. We'll down to weapons. Search for blistered metal. Yep, there we go. Here you are. And then you just need pants. You need to grab your pants. Okay, we'll give them a moment. They can keep working on that, and then we'll keep working on this. Oh, and look, and we've done this. Bax cancels item resting injury. How did Bax get injured? How did someone manage to injure Bax? Here you are. Oh, now you're naked again. Good. What happened to you? Jeez, look at this. You've been through it. I guess most of this is from when we first arrived. 2 years ago? No, I think you've been here a little longer than that. Well, I don't know. You have been... Something happened to you. Where'd you go? Are you even here anymore? Did you just run off again? Now you just ran off again. You didn't even get a chance to get healed or anything. No one even evaluated her. Him, whatever. Weird. Weird. Well, you do you, Bax. I look at a random toad person. Yeah, okay. So you got mail shirt, you got breastplate, you got helm, you got gloves. You don't have boots, we're working on boots. You got a backpack. You don't have a water skin, but that also doesn't matter. You have a weapon and a thing, and you have greaves and pants. Well, you do have a water skin. Wow, okay. So they're doing much better as far as gear goes. We'll work on my boots at some point. Capable of carrying something? I missed what that error was. But if we go back up here to our noble's quarters, look at this. Look at this. Okay, and then we can engrave, right? I would love for the furniture to show up to make Srau happy when she gets out of prison. Look at all these masterpieces we're engraving. I think one of the next things we want to focus on is just making everything look prettier. We can do a lot more engraving. Earlier, I've been engraving, like smoothing and engraving the natural stone is kind of how I normally think about it. But a lot of people do this. A lot of people make rooms and put down a floor, make it look fancy. And that's a thing we can do, right? I mean, we have so much metal. I mean, we could pave half this fortress in lead. And it wouldn't even be hard. Yeah, we have 1,000 lead bars. Bunch of ash and pearl ash. I want to say those had caps on them. But I don't want to overproduce if they're just going to keep going. Ash left in 25. So that one turned off. That one turned off. And that one turned off. Okay, so that's all fine. I did put a chair there. So we could, I mean, there's things we can do to make our fortress prettier. We have more gold statues, right? We're still doing gold statues. These are all encrusted. They're all encrusted. So let's just slap down some more gold statues. Why not? Let's start from the bottom. I feel like I've gone from the top several times. But yeah, there's not a whole lot going on down here. So we'll just do... Let's go like this. Just a couple in every direction. Like that. This is all fine, whatever. Inside the temples and guild halls and such. Oh, and we can make more guild halls. We could make more guild halls. Because you do not need to have 10 people of a thing in order to make the guild hall, right? You can just make a guild hall. Oops. Could do something over here. Down here. Up here. Why not? I don't want people to be able to go like 10 steps without seeing a very nice statue. There's some over here. We could do something over here. Down here, sure. Should probably try to keep them on the engraved part so that I don't think you can engrave under a placed statue? Question mark? No, not there. Do like here. Golden statue of purring maggots. Love it. Love it, love it. I wonder if it'd be worth putting statues like inside, or we should just engrave all of this, right? Maybe that's what we do next. We could toss a couple in here. There's some up there. Sure. We have so many statues. I mean, there's stuff around here. Maybe like here. And here. How about Cougar Man? Excellent. Now, is Srau fighting immediately? No, Srau's still in jail. And thirsty now. That's good. That's not concerning at all. And then Sock is over there. Hopefully someone's coming to give Srau some water. Both haggard. But you are throwing a tantrum. Hooray. Oh, we made our boots. Okay. We made some nice boots even. So let's go here. We'll update equipment again. See if they grab their boots. They do? Oh my god. If they get all their stuff equipped, I'm gonna give them some dragons. I'm gonna give them some dragons and send them out. Magnets purring maggots is one of the weirdest things in this game. I don't know if they I don't think the implication is that normal maggots purr. I think these are purring maggots. You know what I mean? Why those would exist, I have no honest clue, but they do. You're here to grab the thing, right? Yeah, put item on display. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, get that out of here. And then I want to smooth here. And here. Yeah. And hopefully that means we can give Reg that sword. Because it's a very nice sword. Y'all have her stuff, right? Yeah, look at this. Oh man, they're all kitted out. Oh, I love it. So Canner is having trouble. The rest is, I mean, that's intermittent. That's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good. And then, yeah, wow, they're doing good on their equipment all of a sudden. Now that DF hack is turned off. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's very satisfying. This is very satisfying. Well, let's go into Reg here. Our captain. I'm gonna say new weapon, specific weapon, and there it is. There it is, and I'm gonna say, I mean, a steel mace is pretty good too, and you have mace skill, so maybe you can choose one, and then you just also have this really nice sword. You just have both. And we'll be good. And then, okay, and that didn't save. So I do want to do that. And then I want to confirm. Right? And then it should just do the one thing. Let's go find Reg and make sure this actually works the way that we think it does. Lead biting demonstration. I want a ghost? Why do we have a ghost? Ghostly Hammerlord. Qua? Do you think I should have DF hack installed for Wednesday? I would say no. If you've never done anything with DF hack before, I would say no. And we'll stick with, I think learning on vanilla is smart. That being said, you'll probably get to the point where you're like, let's just toss in DF hack pretty quickly, but I don't know. Adding it in is so simple now. You literally just download it on Steam and it works. Like you don't have, like it used to be some faffing, but now it's like you click 3 buttons and you're good. We need Azure so? Yeah, there you are. Okay, so we'll engrave that slab. We have furniture placed. Does that mean Srau is happy? Srau is satisfied as far as noble concerns go. These are also quite nice bedrooms, I gotta say. I don't know what the actual value on these is. I kind of wish I could just like see the number, but those are gonna be worth quite a bit. And then I guess the tomb, right? So let's check on the tomb here. So that got engraved. You just need to resume. So now I just need to put in a sarcophagus, right? We have a silver sarcophagus. And then I want you to engrave all of this. And then once that is done, I want you to go up to the jail and engrave the rest of this. I want all of this engraved. We'll do like that. So no one is able to have an unhappy thought in our jail. Okay, you're no longer thirsty. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Well, I was gonna go check on Reg. Let's go check on Reg. That's what I was gonna say. Can you imagine a biting demonstration led by a monitor lizard person? When the monitor lizard man says, here's how you bite, you listen and pay attention. Doesn't feel anything after teaching biting. I want to see you grab your weapon. Doesn't feel anything upon mastering observation. I'd pay attention. I would too. Of course, the first thing is going to say is like, okay, so the first step to being effective at biting is to have a mouth filled with all the worst bacteria and viruses that can be found on the planet. Here's a flask. Here, eat this rotten meat and then go bite someone. Is it what? Or I'm thinking of Komodo dragons, aren't I? Do monitor lizards have a venomous, or not venomous, but like a poisonous bite? I think I'm thinking of Komodo dragons. Both would be bad. Both would be bad. But also, can you imagine like the bite from an undead Komodo dragon person? Like you just get sepsis immediately and fall over. Just toxic shock immediately. There's all these dragons everywhere too. Here's Rig. Okay. No, not new squad. Equipment. Okay, go grab your thing, Reg. If Reg could grab this fancy weapon, I would just send them out right now. You're gonna be leading demonstrations forever. The other thing that I want to do, we have all these war dragons. And now the trick with our war dragons is going to be that some of them are much older than others. They do all have war training. I guess not all of them, but these are going to be the younger ones. I guess we've left a bunch available as pets. I'm actually okay with that. But in theory, these are gonna be the younger ones, right? This one's 2 years old. This one's 5 years old. Okay, so I'm gonna say that maybe they're old enough to be effective now, not 0 year old dragons. And even if not, we have plenty extras. So I'm gonna assign this to This is one of those things where DF hack is helpful. Because now I have to like open this, right? So now I'm gonna say reg gets a dragon. They just immediately get a name. That's cool. Nope, that's not the button I meant. Keep 1 or 2 at base to invest in growing them huge. There's no way we're going to assign them all. We have so many. Also, our originals, like the originals that we got from the goblins, haven't gone anywhere. Like I'm not assigning those to anyone. So the biggest ones are still here. So this one goes to Tekid, right? Tekid. This one goes to Malik. This one goes to Azulsi. I don't know how some of these names work. Oh, dang it. Dedek. And Abaz. And Dagost. And Alath. And Einod. And Ming. Perfect. Perfect. And they're just chilling in the dining hall with their dragons and their spiders. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, now let's look at Reg again. Have you found it? No, not yet. I guess I wonder if they could effectively grab something that is assigned to a pedestal. So I guess I'm gonna unassign it and see if that changes something. Look at the purring maggot statue. An item of purring maggots in gold, encrusted with exceptionally worked single-cut chrysocollars. Oh, the vault. The vault. Here it is. So I'm just gonna uncheck this box. So someone's already coming to grab it. Is that Reg? Did that happen immediately? Pick up equipment. Okay. Information gained. You cannot assign a weapon on display to a militia person. So I'm gonna give Reg a moment to go grab his fancy new weapon. If he can squeeze through the door with all the dragons in it. Maybe this needs to be a double wide door. Just so people can get through past all the dragons. Okay, we'll give Reg a moment. Come back down here. Oh, we found some magma. We found just a tiny bit of magma there. Okay. That's nice. We will eventually be able to get back there. We'll carve that, even though it's probably literally nothing. Because I'm glad we got the sword before that happened. Oh, a masterwork was lost. Did that happen? What? What do you mean? What? Huh? Is this ghost activity? don't even know what you're trying to tell me here. Masterwork was lost in the middle of the mountain? We can check if our slab got done. Kind of seems so. So we'll come down here. We're gonna need more space for memorial slabs. Honestly, it's kind of impressive that we've gone this far with only losing this many corpses. There you are. So if I wanted another spot for them, we could do like this, I guess. A tiny little spot, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need to be big. Our ding mood. Our ding mood. Everyone's always so grumpy here. Okay, where is Reg? Now, you are still picking up your equipment. Okay, it's gonna take you a moment. This is what I'm gathering here. Trying to see, you're a little bit slower. Yeah, I think you're a little bit slower than an average kobold. Hammerlord put to rest. Excellent. Okay. Rattlesnake has given birth to twins. Good. 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 See, there's just random stuff in places. I'm kind of hoping that... yeah, you're Angie. Kind of hoping, yeah, here we go. Kind of hoping to give people a little bit of time to socialize and pray and stuff. Still plenty of things to move around. We have 2 people worshiping. I want to give them time to, like, to pray. There's a couple people praying. There's people reading. There's more people reading than there are praying. More dorks? Hooray, dorks. If you need the customized link, I think it posted recently. You can do ! customize, and it'll give you the link for choosing all your stuff. Hey, look, more gold statues. Okay, you're down here carving. I guess I'm expecting some water here. Maybe just one of these tiles? Maybe just this tile even? Because this tile isn't wet. Whatever that means. Oh yeah, now we can just take that. It was nothing, as I assumed. And now... I wish I remembered if we had warm tiles. as we dug all this out, it's the information's gone now. I also kind of wish you could just like carve downward fortifications. Does that make sense? I want to poke holes in the ground. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna channel it's so hard to say. I'm just gonna channel right. Well, not on the spiderweb. I guess the spiderweb makes it weird. I'm gonna do be here. And just in case, we're gonna bring our squad down to station here in case something bad happens. Now that they have all their equipment on. Hey, did you get your thing? Did you get your fancy thing, Reg? Heck yeah. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay. So now they have their gear. They have their dragons. We're gonna give them a mission. Do we give them a warm-up mission or do we just send them out? Because ultimately I want to go down here and finish the job with Horror Castle. There's plenty of other places we can raid up here as well. Like we could just go warm up over here. Pits of Hell Trusses. What is this? Oh, we own that. Oh, interesting. So we've even taken over one of these pits. Let's like work out from there. Yeah, these are small. Let's say Dark Goblin Pits of Evil Creature from the Insensitive Ghoul. We're gonna raid this. I'm gonna send out the incinerated columns. And their job is going to be... I don't care about livestock. I guess I'm curious what they have. I don't care about other items? I don't know what even counts as other items. I'm gonna say that they can take whatever they find. Yeah, you can take whatever you find. And we're gonna start with a raid. We're gonna start with a raid and then we can follow up with a pillage. And then a raise if we need to. I think that's kind of what we're gonna do. So we now have a mission? Right? Yeah, raid evil creature. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say go. I'm gonna say do the thing. And they're all gonna march out, right? They're all just gonna go do it. It's gonna happen, right? The willful sockets have returned. Okay, if you say so. They've been here for a while. Probably a person who was in the squad has returned. I guess I'm curious. Administrator has been missing for a week. Uh-oh. See you. Yeah, you're not in this squad anymore. I think this is maybe the person we kicked out of the squad. You don't have any gear or anything. What about you? No? Falling mangled corpse. I don't know who Sluak was. I hope they weren't important. We didn't lose anyone down here, right? I presume we didn't burn anyone here. There is molten silver and gold and copper. Did we melt someone here? Did I melt someone there? I think I might have melted someone. And then there is not anything here, right? This is too small. I don't want to mine that, but I do want... And I can mine this. Not that I need to mine that. But I can, so I will. We're even still making bronze bars. Wow, okay. So here you're smoothing. Okay, so you're gonna dig. Hey, look, they showed up right on time. Except you are kind of naked. Where's your chest plate, oh sir? What squad are you in? See, why don't you have... Why don't you have your breastplate? Interesting. Okay. Hey, look, we found water. Oh. That's kind of lucky. Well, we can do... So that means I know that I can do stairs here, right? Yeah. I think that works. And there was a tiny bit of water. Hey, look, it's Bex. Hey, look, a naked goblin. So I think... I mean, there could still technically be something like right here. And this is, what, black diamond? I'm gonna go here. So this should be safe, right? Because this is just adamantine. So I don't... So my theory is, in theory, this could not be a pocket because one of the walls would be adamantine. Probably other walls as well. I think anything that's... Any of these inclusions, any of these mystery boxes are going to be only the obsidian and gems on each side. Which means it's safe to mine this. Rattlesnake has given birth to triplets. Good, hooray. Okay, look at that. Okay. So that's good. Very, very good. So we can start working on this side. Do something like this, maybe? None of them are being reported as warm. I'm also going to put a floor here because we've been good about that. look, Capit is here, wearing armor. Hooray! And they have almost all left. The monitor lizards are gonna be the slow ones. That's funny. Hello, Beanted. How's it going? We're sending out our squad. Tall. They're huge. They're bigger than humans. They are very large, especially compared to the rest of them. Everyone else in this squad is smaller than a kobold, and then these two are bigger than humans. So I guess it makes sense for them to be a bit of a different speed. But they're working on it. Look at, so our captain here. Our captain here just got a very fancy sword here. We uncovered a longsword. We uncovered a blistered metal longsword at the same time that we were gearing up this squad. So like, I think that one belongs to Reg now. I think that's yours now. But now an adept swordsman, legendary observer, accomplished fighter, larger than a human, with a divine metal longsword. I have high hopes for Reg. I guess let's look at... He already has a ton of kills. He has 218 notable kills. By the way. And 3 other kills. I want to see if that number goes up. So just remember 218. Or I guess 221 total. 218 plus 3. Oh, now it's spring. 3 little sausages in my skillet. 1 for mayo, 1 for garlic sauce, 1 for curry sauce on a slice of bread. Interesting. We recently, very recently, started subscribing to a butcher box. A local butcher. My understanding is a thing that they've offered before. Hello, Orc with a Bow. My understanding is that they've offered the butcher box for a while, but it's like, it's a small local butcher, so they have spots and they fill up. So we were on a wait list for a while. We were on a wait list for maybe 6 months or so. And just in the last week or two, yeah, maybe 2 weeks ago, we got our first actual delivery from the butcher box. And one of the things that's in there are these gigantic sausages. It's like 4 sausages, but they're like twice the size as like a hot dog. They're thick sausages. So we haven't eaten them yet. I think that's gonna be, we were planning on doing that this week sometime. But like a couple nice cuts of steak, which is nice because we don't really do steak. We don't really just do like cuts of meat style meals anymore. But we're like, if we get it from a local butcher and we know where it's coming from and we know the quality of it, then it's probably worth it. Plus we're supporting local business, stuff like that too, right? So meat. But I'm excited about the sausages. They're I don't think they have anything fancy like I have to remember, I don't think there's anything fancy in them. I think they're just nice sausages, nice, very large sausages, but we'll see. I'll report back when I know more. So I was waiting on Tekid to get out of here. You're right behind. Vegetarian sweating in the corner, yeah. I mean, we've reduced the amount of meat we eat quite a bit. Like, we really don't just go to the grocery store and buy a steak. That's not a thing that we've done in quite a while. We still eat a good bit of chicken. The Gorlak is fighting. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to carve there. And this is more adamantine. See, this is so much. And see, the trick here is that it's so square that we don't know where the dangerous part is. Like, is the dangerous part these four? Or is it these four? Ooh, and we have a thief. How'd you get in here? Oh, I bet through here. I think we're getting thieves through here. I need to do like, I'm gonna toss in some cage traps like here. Not that these kobolds get caught by traps. Maybe it's fine. But maybe we'll get a siege. If they have a waiting list of 6 months, it must be something to go. I think so. I think they're somewhat well known locally. I can't remember. My partner was tracking this a lot closer than I was. I want to say that there was a butcher, like a small butcher chain. I don't even know if they were local, but like a small chain of butcher shops was doing something like this, but then I think they've closed. And I want to say that this might be a new one. I don't know how new their organization is. Good to support local butchers, better than mass-produced stuff, absolutely. I'm waiting for a sale on some beef to use my slow cooker. Slow cookers are the best. I love our slow cooker. I guess I assumed that kobold ran away. I don't know where he went. Oh well. Oh, but our squad here... Yeah, look! Our squad made it off! Our squad is out squatting. And they're singing! Look! They're singing with their mouths. You really not have... Like, aren't there instruments in here? There are instruments in here, just not the kinds that you're wanting. Hey, look, a bear. Pet of somebody. Whose bear was this? Is this, who had the bear? Was that Ebu? Someone had a bear. Okay. I mean, look at all this. Okay, so now we're going to carve here, 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 and here. Or here, yeah. It's saying that this is warm. Maybe we'll hold off on this first. Then I can dig here. And then smooth here. But I can take out this one. Not that it matters. I just need to not touch this at all, ever. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. So adamantine is a whole thing, right? I want to say that I looked and tried to see if we have, yeah, we have candy bolts. We have an adequate strand extractor. Do we? It's a labor intensive thing, but it's also a low volume thing, right? Maybe we just say this adequate strand extractor is going to be our one strand extractor and just dedicate to it. Considering you're a gelder. I want to say that it happens. We should make a spot for this to happen in. And it should be by the forges. So we're gonna say maybe like up here. Maybe let's say this is our adamantine processing facility. And then the forges are down here. So close, but not like in the midst of everything so that it gets lost. Of course, now I don't have my design tool. I don't have my fancy design tool now. So it's gonna kind of fill in this area mostly. Something like that. We'll do like a stockpile here for the raw stuff, and then I guess we only need like one workshop for processing. I'm gonna remind myself that make sure I know what I'm talking about here. Because I can't remember what workshop. Adamantine strands are extracted at a Craftsdorf workshop by a strand extractor. Okay. Considered type of thread, so we're gonna have to make sure that our threads. Something evil. We're going to get picky about our stockpiles. Okay, good. We did not actually let something loose. It's a serpent demon. Except there's water here, so it could potentially be bad. This could potentially escape on us. We eaten by the clowns yet? Ask me again in 30 seconds. Yes, sir. Yeah, serpent demon. A very large one-eyed serpent. It has a pair of knobby antennae and it squirms and fidgets. Its slate gray scales are blocky and set far apart. Beware its hunger for warm blood. So it doesn't have anything too scary. Why is there a goose? Why is there a peahen? You don't like that? Well, I think we're okay. I know that the water through fortifications can sometimes be weird. I'm tempted to chop out the fortification. Description does not sound family safe. You don't like the one-eyed demon snake? So my initial instinct is to take out the roof of its little chamber, right? But then we're like fighting down a pit, which I don't think is good. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna channel out this fortification right here so that we can go down these stairs and just be on the same level as it and fight it in the good old-fashioned way. Canner, I think Canner needs to retire from the militia. The rest of these seem fine, and Bax is being a little weird too, but Bax at least has a weapon. Onward, Kobold soldiers, yes. Yep. I guess I wanna babysit this a little bit. I gave reminders other things to do, didn't I? I totally just gave them other things to do. I'm also gonna hold off on doing those in case we uncover another thing at the same time, which would be bad. I think I would dislike that. What's the red rock? The red rock is semi-molten rock. It's the rock that you can't mine through because we're at the bottom of the world. Hey, look, more water. Oh, actually, that's convenient. Okay, I think we found the edge. I think we've fully encircled our thing here, and then Lizard Woman has brought back rumors. Oh, they've already returned. They've already returned, and they returned with rumors. Interesting. Well, let's look at the report. Do we have a report yet? Raid evil creature. Yeah. Wow, they're just back already. We attacked the tick of sparks of the sensitive ghoul at evil creature. The monitor lizard man frozen hunter Reg was led the attack. The defenders were led by the goblin Riza Gulf Clenched. The goblin Riza's tactical planning was superior to the monitor lizard man. And the defenders had a strong positional advantage. Lizard woman ambushed the goblin Riza. The goblin Riza was struck down. Excellent. The goblin Acre surprised the cave dragon. The goblin was struck down by the cave dragon. Oh, I love it. The goblin ambushed the cave dragon. Goblin was struck down by the cave dragon. And we looted treasure. And then we have a spoils report here. We got a leather quiver, a copper pick, a nickel cage, a copper halberd, a leather armor, a leather quiver, an iron battle axe, a copper shield, and a pigtail cap. So, Jack squat. But we killed a couple. I'm just going to go ahead and give them another mission just to go right back out. We're going to say important treasure, free captives, but we're going to pillage. This time we're going to pillage. And I'm just going to tell them to go right back out again. We have human diplomat. Of course, I just gave them another top priority mining job, so it's going to be a minute before they get back down here. Yeah, all right. I guess that's fair. I guess that's what I asked you to do. Oh, did that just send them back out? I don't know if they need to like fully come back on the map before they leave again. It kind of looks like they just left again, which I'm very okay with. Dwarven caravan comes back. Oh, from raid laden with spoils, the empty a large sack of rocks and sand onto the fortress floor. A great cheer erupts. Yeah, that sounds right. Their wagons have bypassed your inaccessible site. Is that tree? You should be able to. Oh no, they should be able to go down to the bottom. Maybe I need to make these wider. But like this should all be fine, right? Dang, that was our first opportunity for an actual wagon. Maybe I'll... Of course, this side's a little easy, but this is... How do I do this side? I'm gonna have to redo the doors. Things for later. So what are you doing? Are the dragons just here? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, the thing I meant to do while being up there was change the priority, or maybe I'm just gonna let them finish. Just gonna let them finish this digging. Here's Solon. Our legendary minor adventurer. Mm-hmm. Necromancer, chemist, orc has shared many tales from beyond. What? Yay. I'm still not sure how orc became a necromancer. Is it because, do I have you as a scholar? See, I don't know if we have a book. I don't know if anyone wrote a book about the secrets of life and death. I'm kind of hoping not. One-page manual entitled Funnels, My Love. But like we have a bunch of books, right? We have a bunch of books, not to mention 7 slabs. I like to think watching Dwarf Fortress stream is the same instinct as old men watching construction sites. Yes, totally. And like quarterbacking from the sidewalk. Look at all these books we have. The algorithm book. I almost wish I could search these based on subject? The Algorithm and the Coming Troubles. That's a book that could be written in our world in 2025. Like, most of this is math. Most of this is like math and chemistry. Do we understand leopard bends? The stars for the beginning practitioner. It all begins with trade maps. The staff and beyond. This might be done in like order that they were done. I think my favorite, no. One of the first ones was my favorite. There it is. Everything and More. This is one of the first books that we wrote. It's about literally everything, and it's 1 page long. Oh no, Kobold Ken has computer? No, keep Kobold away from computer, please. Kobold will figure out crypto scams. And I think that would be bad for everyone. And we have, okay, so we can mine out here. We can mine out here. There could still potentially be something back here. Here we go. Here they come. We also have all our smelt jobs. Like, we're not... Do I cancel those? I kind of wish I could just, like, pause a work order without removing it from the screen. That's kind of what I want. So, we now have quite a bit of candy here. Oh, we can mine here too. So if memory serves, the thing that we want to avoid is a 2x2 square, right? Which there's no 3x3s encapsulated in here, so I think that's correct. But I think that means that these 6 tiles we need to avoid, because we don't know which it's gonna be. So these 6 tiles and all the tiles that touch them, we cannot touch. Like that is a no touch. That is no touchy. But the rest of it is ours. The rest is candy for us to have. The human head treasure is here. There's much to share. I don't think I even want anything from them. Honestly, I think we're good. We could trade with them though. Moo goods. Possibly, there we go. Just for the sake of moving some of our materials, right? We got a couple of rings and all our all our totems. No, not the clothing. Yeah. Do it. Candy. Welcome in. How's it going, DJ? This is our first layer of candy in this fortress, which means it's the first candy I've really messed with in like years? I don't know, I don't usually get this far. They've returned! The zombies have returned. Give me a report. Mission report. We searched and found nothing. Okay. Well. I need them to, I think I need more of them to get back before I can do anything. Yeah, they're not even technically on the screen anymore. Or yet, I guess. There's Reg. Now, can I just send them out immediately? I think I can. So I'm gonna say raise. I'm gonna say raise. Or conquer and occupy. Or except I don't want them to stay. It's just they're goblin pits. It's goblin pits with 20 people in it. I just want it to go away, right? I think that's what we're gonna do. Or these are... Yeah. We'll do that. And then they just immediately leave, right? Right? Oh, cool! I like that. I like that. Those zombies are now just permanently in world map mode. Now, if someone could just do this one, that'd be great. There we go. Okay. Hold on to your butts. Oh, look, a dragon. That's convenient. Come on. You're drinking. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that was quick. That was quick, wasn't it? You weren't even here mining. You were literally just drinking. No, you were mining. Okay. I had a fort where I was sending folks to attack zombie places, and then they were empty. When they were empty, I would make a squad of bards with no armor to take over the site. Oh, interesting. Okay. Be like, send the theater kids. I like it. Goblin places. That makes sense too. Brain, sub the word I heard you say. I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Gogger here. is in moderate pain. Immediately. Like, this is... The serpent demon bites the stonecutter in the head. Artery's been opened. Demon latches on firmly. Unable to break the grip, I must withdraw. Kobold blood is sucked out of the wound. Great. Love it. Please kill this. Squad. It'd be great if this dragon got involved as well. Our 2-year-old dragon. It's gonna be a small dragon. We're gonna go frame by frame here because I have a hunch this is gonna go fast, whatever happens. You all doing anything? Here we go. Oh, and you're just dead. You just straight up died. Oh my god, our miners. Mining is such a dangerous activity in this fortress. But now this dragon is here. Stray cave dragon claws the serpent in the tail, tearing the fat. Stray cave dragon attacks the serpent, but he jumps away. Serpent demon stabs the cave dragon in the foot, bruising the muscle. Okay. Oh, now the dragon was on the ground for a second. Now you're up in the air. Oh, is Oser doing it? Waves dismissively. Oh my god. We just force pushed a demon serpent. I love it. I love it. Stray cave dragon is knocked over. So serpent demon charges the dragon. Yikes. But Axe Lord empty zombie waves dismissively. Do you actually have a weapon? You do, thank god. You have a named weapon even. Okay, someone just chopped this head off and their Cafet jumped into the ground, jumped into the pit. I feel so good. Good. Okay. Heavy bleeding. That's a good sign. Cave dragon bites the serpent demon in the body, tearing apart the muscle. Axe Lord empty zombie hacks the serpent demon in the body. Human mace man misses. Serpent demon slams into an obstacle because he was flying through the air for a second. Serpent demon bites the cave dragon in the body, bruising the guts. Cave dragon looks sick. Serpent demon stands up. Axe Lord Kobold punches, bruising the muscle. Thanks, cool. Force twists the neck. Human mace man misses. Serpent demon strikes the kobold, but the shot is blocked. Cave dragon claws the demon, tearing apart the scale. Kobold axe lord hacks the demon in the body, tearing apart the muscle, bruising the lung. Excellent. And the human attacks, but demon jumps away. Okay, so far Cafet hasn't got a hit in, but Oser is doing some stuff. And the dragon is sick. So now here comes, okay, cool. And then now there's ice. Someone's doing ice. There's Stozu. Stozu has entered the chat. Stozu has entered the chat. Serpent demon jumps away from the spinning icicle. Bashes in the body, bruising the muscle, bruising the guts. Perfect. Perfect. Just pile on. Pile on. Oh, did you get it? Was that it? Did it die? It died. It died. Okay, good. Who got our kill here? Was it Bax, really? Bax got one of the last hits. I bet you... Well, here, let's look at Serpent Demon. Goblin Mace Lord, which is Stozu, right? Bashes a Serpent Demon in the head with Steel Mace, bruising the muscle, jamming the skull through the brain, and tearing the brain. Serpent Demon strikes at the Axe Lord, but the shot is blocked. Cool. Stozu just killed a demon. Pretty sure. Let's double check that Stozu got credit for this. Pit Coil the Serpent Demon. Yeah, because they got a kill, so it just Yeah. Stozu killed a demon. Stozu did it. Cool. So now that, yeah, the order's gonna stop, but they're gonna stay stationed here. Excellent. Excellent, thank you. We are down a miner. We did lose someone. Jeez. A skilled peasant miner, yep. Oh, then do I put the Tantrumer in the dangerous job? Is that an evil thing to do? Take an inconvenient person and put them in a dangerous position, just hoping that things work themselves out? Is that too evil? I'm pretty sure Sock is our Tantrumer. Yeah. The word is pizza again, isn't it? Oh, yes. I'm gonna say Sock grabs a pick. Though of course, if the Tantrumer grabs a pick, then we're just giving the Tantrumer a weapon. What is the Tantrumer's relationship with the new Baron? I don't know. Oh, here you are. They're both in jail. They're both Tantrumers. Married to, in lesbian marriage with a guard captain. But does not really know anyone else. You have a couple nieces here, a nephew, cousin, and a dog. Not even like acquaintances. You only have family members. You don't have any friends. Sock has no friends. Sock is on friendly terms with one person who isn't here. That's strange. Tantrumer sounds like a great candidate for the theater kids. Oh, that's true. That's true. Interrupted by a serpent demon. Yeah, that'll happen. Let's go check on our trading. Still await. I guess we were going frame by frame, so that was very quick. Let's go up here. So now this is going to be a stockpile for the raw adamantine, right? And I want to make sure it goes nowhere else. Is it not a metal ore? Or do I need to actually mine it first? If they don't like each other, let's just say it was politically motivated. I didn't mention it, but that's also what I did with challenging citizens, ones who had no hands and couldn't work. That's true. Challenging citizens. I won't comment on calling disabled people challenging because they can't produce labor for you, but I know what you mean. I would have figured... do I need to mine it before I can assign it to a place? I'm gonna do a craft shop here. Right? It's just gonna go right there. It's really about the notifications more than anything else. Yeah, okay. I get it. I get it. I play this game too. I understand. I'm just having flashbacks to a certain press conference or whatever that happened the last week before. Srau is attempting to conduct a meeting from prison. At least you know you can always meet an official if they're just like chained to one place, right? Won't be hard to track them down. Okay, so of course there's just a bunch of junk down here now. I'm gonna put a floor here before something terrible happens, as is tradition. And I guess we want to carve here. No, not like that. Like this. It's come into my office. Take a seat, and it's like the toilet. Okay, I'm so afraid of this. I'm gonna just drop a save here because I'm that paranoid. I'm pretty sure I understand what the risks are and where not to be risky. But in case I just have a brain fart, like it's one thing to like take risks that you know are risks and have them not pan out, but if it's like I'm just brain farting and I forgot something, I don't want that to be the end, right? But I think we can do this safely. Jealousy and enterprise, that is definitely where we're at right now. How are you, DJ? How's it going? We're here. We're doing this. I think I'm gonna start here. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. Look at us. Okay, a little low on spoons, so I'm skipping my stream tonight. I know what you mean. This is a low spoon friendly space. I will say that. Look, they're back already. I skipped a stream last week or week before. It was like I'm just gonna spend some time with my cat, you know? I just had one of those days. I think it's important to take those when you need them. Mission report. Also, learning FFmpeg for potential emote purposes. Cool. Very cool. Forces of the Frosty Buckling searched and found nothing. Rampage throughout. Okay, and then... Whoops. Okay, so now it has less than 10 people. Okay, so we're gonna do that again, right? And we're gonna wait for them to get back on the map. Enough to take an order? They're just gonna go for it. I was not aware it was possible for one to understand FFmpeg. I've heard stories of people understanding things. I am not one of them. Nope, still no? Okay. Does it need to be the squad leader back? I wonder how that works. Oh, a ghost? Silver bars have been misplaced. No doubt ghostly fish dissector is to blame. Why do I have so many ghosts all of a sudden? I thought we were doing pretty good about burying our dead. I guess we did have a couple of magma baths recently. No doubt. No doubt. How do they know? How are you so confident in this? Okay, so this got made. So this is going to be not taking general work orders. This is only going to accept one person whose name I don't recall, but they should have a symbol, right? They should be the 5. This one? Yeah. Only do assigned tasks, and you're the only person who can be here. And you're going to take from this workshop. Right? This is going to be raw candy at some point. Yeah, I think it shows up after we've mined it. But then there's going to be another stockpile for the threads. Candy floss. Then I bet if I go here, see here, we have the strands here. So you're going to accept the middle strands, but I need to make sure that our other places do not. Right? You don't take that. And you don't take that. Not that we're going to be making adamantine cloth, but I'll make sure it doesn't go there. Then I don't think we have any other stockpiles that can take this stuff. Like our hospital's all stocked, right? No one's gonna sneak in here and grab adamantine thread for the hospital. Oh, I need more soap. It's time for soap. Which is here. Right? Because it makes soap from... We have tallow, we have lye. I think I can just do make soap, make soap, make soap, make soap, make soap, make soap. I think that works. I think we got that. And then, can I do our squad? Nope. Hello, zombie giant sponge. How's it going? Howdy, howdy. It's going good. We're finally getting our hands on candy. That's where we're at right now. It is slowly making its way into my head after finally also learning some YouTube DL. Interesting. So how are you planning to use FFmpeg for emotes specifically? Like for animating emotes? Because that's not a thing that I've dealt with specifically. All these dragons. We're doing that, right? We're doing that. Okay, so that's all working. Oh, the merchants. That's right. Maybe the trader will show up eventually. Yeah, when I made... Oh. I love it. I needed to get the size way down further than I really knew how to do with the tools I had. I gotcha. I gotcha. I love it. Is it a tater tot? Rotots. I like it. I like it. Also, I really appreciate how my on-stream chat thing can just do all the emotes. I love it. I love it. They still haven't shown up again. Did I screw up by getting rid of the mission before they returned fully? I don't think that's a thing. Oser is slipped into depression. Hooray. Cool. Good. Wait, it was a little jank, so I want to have a better way to do it. This makes sense. I mean, the result looks good, right? Like, especially with little emotes like that, it's pretty forgiving when things get that big. At least as far as like, it's not really forgiving, right? It's, you can hide quite a lot of, you can hide some jank when things get really small. But it also does have to be like, kind of precise. But I mean, that looks good. The quality on that looks really good. Also, just the actual tater tot, photoreal tater tot. Srau is still in here. Srau's conducting a meeting from prison. As you do. Yeah, here's the, the human High Keeper of the Seal is meeting our Baron in jail. And then who are you? Just a Hammerman guard sitting on the bed. It's too good. It's too good. Like, every time I just think about like what's happening in our fortress, it's like just a microcosm of all the ridiculousness of this fortress. The Baron equivalent, Kobold, is chained in a little cell. There's a dragon having a meeting with a human. There's human guards just sitting on the bed and standing outside. And this is just like, this guy's name is Poke Prison. Just as a complete coincidence. And then Sokka's just down here down the hall. I repent, I repent! Oh, we got all our engraving done. We did all this engraving. That's cool. What do we do next? I'm tempted to just engrave the whole dang fortress at this point. I don't know if I want to fiddle with putting down fancy floors in all these places. I'm just gonna engrave, please. At least the bedrooms. We should engrave the bedrooms. Because the thing we were working on and did not get done entirely. I guess the floors got engraved there? That's strange. I don't know how that happened. So we have bedrooms there. We have bedrooms there. Bedrooms here. Bedrooms here. Did I really just engrave all the floors and not the walls? How on earth did that happen? Not exactly on purpose. Well, this will give our engraver a little bit to do. All that, jeez. Engrave everything, please. And then over here. And our guards' quarters didn't get engraved. Looks like all this stuff. We can engrave all this. There. Excellent. Oh, I want to smooth this too. Great. I'm learning a tiny amount about dithering and color spaces. Oh yeah, oh, that's a rabbit hole, isn't it? E.g., straight conversion from MP4 to GIF results in a GIF that is way too thick. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, and dithering is like... I was gonna say like a space-saving thing, but I can imagine it being very useful in that. Because it's like... You think back to like old school games when all art was pixel art, right? When all digital art was pixel art. Dithering was a very useful tool in that context. You have brought me some instruments. And color spaces are interesting on their own as well. I did a minor deep dive on color blindness not too long ago. Ooh, gems! And just learning how... Learn the difference between what a typical color... Like what a person without color blindness can see color-wise. Like the color gamut of human vision versus the color gamut of a monitor. I did not realize they were that different. But they are quite different. A silver carving fork. Sure. And you will get 1 box of things, and we'll call it good. Needs lye containing item. I thought I had... Well, I guess... Oh, good. We made some soap. And then I want to go down here. That meeting's still going on. That's a long meeting. Or are you still... They're conducting a meeting through the wall. Is the meeting actually successfully happening here, or are they just waiting for the sentence to end? Is the meeting actually happening? Learn more after they chat with a local. I believe they just need to be in proximity. That's what I thought. It's a long meeting, though. Maybe they just have a lot to talk about. I want a slab to go here, right? Yeah. I don't think I have any other card ones. Yeah, okay. Okay. We're good. Let's look at that. Okay. We have four candies. Four little lollipops sitting on the ground for us to collect. So now if I go here, go to stone, it's still not here. Is it other? Is it raw adamantine? It's other. Sure. But I need to make sure that, like, random stone stockpiles don't have it, right? Right. I don't want it to show up in random stone stockpiles. Of which I have a couple. Mostly these, I guess. So not that. I mean, I hope these would be fine. But like the flux one? No. Okay, maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. I guess I'm gonna keep an eye on them. I want to make sure that they end up where they're going. Can someone come grab them? I could make a small stockpile down here just for staging and then have it give to a stockpile up there. Of course, it hasn't really been working with my gems, has it? It should be giving to this other thing. Raw putting it later in the alphabet doesn't help finding it, and it sure doesn't. It sure doesn't. What was I just gonna do? Oh, so like, why isn't my gem stockpile giving to here, right? Like, this should be taking all my rough gems except for rock crystals. Should be ending up here. Except it's going the wrong way. Is that what I'm doing? Am I going the wrong way around? How many times have I done that? Yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way. Is to output. If that fixes it, then I'll do the same thing. Bless you, thank you. Like, I don't know if these are... Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to say... This is a raw adamantine stockpile. And it will output directly to here. I want to make sure that we have the flow of it moving and getting to the correct places correct before we start, like, making job assignments for doing stuff with it. Okay, so that's gonna go... Okay, someone's coming for them all now. I think that is good. And now we have all this to work with, right? We have... fortifications to carve here. And of course, like, this is warm. Or I want to do that from above. Warm, warm, warm. Warm, damp. It's always warm and damp. Is my squad actually back yet? Can I give you... See, that's weird. Are you like stuck on the edge? Oh, it's a tree! My zombie lizard is stuck at a tree. Get down from there, skink. Do I just chop down the tree? They shouldn't be able to enter the map into tree. I wonder if that can ever be fixed. Also, I don't know why there's a shield here. That's not your shield. That's just a shield. Weird. Oh, okay. Ghost put to rest. Engraving masterpieces out the butt. Adamantine is being grabbed. And did it get placed here? So there's one. And there's two. So now someone else should be coming to grab them and bring them upstairs. These should also have wheelbarrows. They should both have wheelbarrows. Because this has wheelbarrows. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go back up here. Edge of the map is always a weird place. Rejected bards never leaving. Coda sees we can't get anyone to haul. All kinds of esoterica. It's those liminal spaces, man. They'll get you every time. I'm also gonna dump... I'm gonna dump the stuff that's in here just because I don't want weirdness. So we're gonna have raw adamantine, we're gonna have the threads, and then from the threads we make wafers. Right, and then the wafers themselves, I guess I'm gonna say the wafers themselves end up here as well. It's like this is gonna be for wafers. I would come up with a silly word for wafers, but wafers can be candy, so there you go. They count as bars / blocks, right? And then I want to make sure that this cannot take them. Why is melt pile? That's right. Esoterica is such a fantastic word. I agree. So this should just be like glass, right? That's just clear glass. Oh, we should work on our temples. That's what we should be working on here. And our lead, all of our lead. Oh, and all our pedestals. Okay, cool. Well, it's interesting that it changes how it looks beneath. Oh well. I also need to find a way to remove a stair from above without leaving a person below. Is that even a thing I can do? But I can definitely get rid of this. Merchants have left. Okay, I mean, we successfully removed the candy, right? So I'm gonna say we're gonna chop off this. Right? I am assuming that I know what the inside of this looks like. I am making a significant assumption, and I have not done this enough to really know. Because I don't know if, like, because the hollow middle, right? There's a space in here that we really don't want to touch. And memory serves, so this is memory going back to before the Steam version. So I'm also assuming nothing's changed, which is a very dangerous assumption. But I'm assuming it's always just a 2x2 hole. But I don't know if it's like, it could be a 2x2 with like a little one tile protrusion, which would make this unsafe. We could at least do this for sure. Cave crocodile is fighting rodent people? Since when do we have rodent people? I was not aware of there being a lot of rodent people down here, but also that's how rodent people work, so okay. That must mean they must have been sitting here for a while because, like, the patch from today turned off cave invaders. Wish we could hire the rodent people. I wish we could have, like, diplomatic conversations or parlay with the rodent people. I wish there was more we could do with the cave people, just in general. So let's go. So there is a adamantine here. So now this workshop is going to get a specific work order for extract metal strands. It's going to happen one at a time. Amount of raw adamantine greater than 1. You extract the metal strands. And then this workshop is going to output to here. Does it actually work that way? What was the name of our person? We have one person dedicated to this. Shuttle key? You're socializing. The question will quickly become, what do we use our candy for? I think we should make a couple of axes at least. I mean, do we try to get functional with it? Do I try to make nice weapons out of it? Or do we just turn it into fancy symbols in a throne? We should make a throne, right? That's the thing to do, I think. Sure is a lot of socializing. What is this here? Armorer Guild Hall. We're just hanging out. Okay. When I had all my nobles' rooms requirements filled, the monarch then told me they wanted a throne specifically. Okay. Because our fortress is in a weird spot because we only just became a barony this year in game. We've been here for 20 years, but we are just now a barony. So we haven't, you know, gotten any actual missions from our monarch or anything like that, but okay, well, they're getting it. We should also do something with all this obsidian. Should I just... Let's do this. This is gonna get a little bit smaller. And by smaller, I mean bigger. Because we can do stuff with obsidian too. I'm gonna say this is our obsidian staging. And this is for stone, other stone, obsidian. So then at least it can all get put into a spot, right? And yeah, okay, they're finally doing all the gems. We're gonna start cutting all these gems. Otherwise, I'm still so new to candy, I don't know how it changes. Fair. It's been a hot minute since I've tried to do anything with it. Okay, so we can mine here, we can mine here. All the warm stuff is nervous making. Maybe I just chop down from above. Do I do this? Do I go for it? I guess we need to find out, right? I'm glad this stuff is getting grabbed at least. That's a good sign. Let's do here. And that'll reveal this last little corner here. And then this level will be done. I imagine you're all getting grumpy at me, right? Let's tell this squad to go take a break. Night, JM. Thanks for coming by. I will see you on Wednesday. Everyone, we're gonna do a cooperative stream on JM's channel on Wednesday. And we're gonna talk about Dwarf Fortress theory and figuring out what you're doing at any one time. I'm still here. I still got another 20 minutes or so, but JM's taken off. But also you're welcome. Attached to an applewood shield. Excellent. You're just wallowing? I get it. I get it. I am gonna save before I do something terrible or potentially terrible. I think I understand. I think I understand. But I would hate to just have a slight misunderstanding and ruin everything, you know? You know? So I'm gonna say we're gonna mine this. And I'm going to pray that I understand and that this is not dangerous to do. Like this is absolutely dangerous. Like this we are absolutely not doing, but I think this is okay. People are grabbing obsidian. Okay, perfect. Cool. Love it. People are coming down to grab these things. Do I need more? Do I need more wheelbarrows? I'm gonna make some more wheelbarrows. Let's do like 20 wheelbarrows. So far, so good. I mean, it should be fine now, right? So how did you identify the definitely unsafe area? I missed that earlier. So, have you seen the inside? It makes more sense when you see like the... Like if we revealed the inside, it would make more sense, but I'm not going to, obviously, but... If you imagine a pillar, the sub-basement, yeah. So adamantine forms in a vertical pillar, right? Which is what we're at. There's gonna be more down here. And there, inside of the adamantine, there will be a hollow center. I don't know how much of this you do or do not know, so I'm just going to explain the whole thing. There will be a hollow center. I am under the impression that the hollow center on each level will be a 2x2 square. So it's very possible that I could remove either this line or this line and be safe, but I don't know if this hollow center is these 4 squares or these 4 squares. I'm also assuming that it's always a 2x2 specifically and not bigger or smaller, which is my memory of how it worked before. You know, I see, got it. I don't think the time I was really playing with this, I connected all those things together. Yeah, but it's obtuse on purpose, right? Do you want the confirmation of that, or do you want to find out for myself? I guess tell me what you know. Tell me what you know. I was a little indiscriminate, which I paid for. But this is like, that's the thing, right? You dug too greedily. You dug too deeply. You did the thing. That's like... Yeah. Always a 2x2 hole. Okay, got it. That was my understanding, and I just like... I mean, this has also changed somewhat significantly in the last couple of years, right? I think the adamantine itself forms in basically the same way it used to, but there's all this other junk around it now, so I don't trust anything. Someone's probably gonna grab... Actually, no one's coming to grab it now, but I'm gonna forbid it for the moment, so that no one just jumps down here at exactly the wrong moment, like they're prone to do. And of course that is directly beneath my stairs. So I'm gonna channel out this. Oh. Okay. Yeah, fun. Yeah, you found the fun. Hooray, good job, you did it. I think if you get deeper to the magma sea, then it gets wider. See, that's the thing, right? Is it always precisely 2x2? I remember my recollection of the way it worked previously is it would always be a 2x2, but it would move around a bit. So like there would still be Like, you know, you'd have 4 bits here and you'd have 4 bits here, and 2 of them would be in common, or 1 of them would be in common, but the hole itself would kind of wiggle as it goes around and down. But I think it was always a 2x2. That was a crash. That was just a crash. DF hack is updating. Okay, sure, go for it. Oh, I hope I didn't screw anything up here. The game heard you revealing secrets. I know, right? Good thing I just saved. I wonder what caused that. As also my recollection, it only gets wider within a few layers of the magma sea. But that's assuming that you know how far you have left to go, right? Oh, come on. Why? What just happened? We were fine. Everything was fine. It didn't even fully load. This was happening 2 streams ago, but it was different. It would crash when we unpaused. Well then, that might be the end of the stream. Hooray! I wonder if my autosave still works. Goes back a bit further, right? Early summer. Half a season. Okay. What does that mean? Is our person still... Oh, this is back. This is... Hooray? Yeah, hooray. I would... Okay. We're not gonna continue from right here, right this moment. But like, why... What could I have done just now? What could have happened just now? It don't like that at all. It don't like that at all. Okay. Well, that's as good a time to end as any. I would only have 10 minutes left in my normal time slot anyway. So I guess we'll just dodge out a little bit. Roll back DF hack. I mean, when it first crashed, it wasn't installed at all. Here, I'll just uninstall it. Uninstall. Infotech demons, sure. Deadly dust. We'll just reload here real quick. You can't see it, but it is loading. There it goes. This is with DF hack totally installed. Okay. Can we resume? Can I unpause? Yes. Was that literally just DF hack updated and broke my game? What the hell is happening? Demons for sure. Okay, I guess. DF hack said F that save in particular. Well, it works now. I'm gonna I'm just gonna pray. I'm just gonna assume that that was a weird DF hack thing, and or even just like a Steam thing trying to update DF hack in the background while the game was running. Could that be? Could that be a problem? I don't know. It seems fine now. It seems fine now. I'm glad I tried that. Thank you for trying. Thank you for suggesting that. But why? How could that possibly be the behavior? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Kame Polara, a flowing metal halberd. Do you notice we have new art now? We have new art now. Some of the divine weapons have art now. So there is a very fancy halberd. That's a very fancy halberd. Glad I checked. Fresh save. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up here basically anyway. Do I? Every time I mess with like the new folders and stuff, things get weird. I've been doing just save to same timeline and go to menu. Art on the divine weapons? Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you. Not all of them. I don't think it's all of them yet, but like swords, halberds. We uncovered a blistering metal longsword, and I gave it to our zombie monitor lizard squad captain for goblin killing reasons. An artifact's a different art. Oh yeah, that's interesting too. Yeah, see here's a divine halberd. Well, let's see how close we can zoom in. That looks pretty sick. Let's go look at our vault. We have a vault filled with all sorts of things. Here we are. Here's Genetozan. Steel Warhammer, highest quality, spikes of onyx opal. But it's got its own little art now. And then that one, it's interesting that this one has the same art, but it doesn't show up on the pedestal for whatever reason. There's still plenty of things that don't have art. This is is this our flask? There's a glass vial. There's art for glass vials. I don't know that was there before. I think that's the bulk of it. And then if we go to here. Yes, here's fancy spears. A fancy axe. But here, that's a short sword, and then our long sword is down here. Look at this one. This is it's off screen right now because of it's being held by our person. But look at it. Did we free our person? Are you all? No, not you. No. Why? Where's our person? I've misplaced our squad. Name is Alath. No, see, you got in. So then why can no one else enter the map? Why is everyone else stuck? Well, I guess we can just finish our thought with this, right? So in theory, here, yeah, look, we are extracting so many chambers. We have dug quite a bit of quite a nest here. Yeah. Adamantine strands. Okay, and then it's gonna show up right here, right? Yeah. I want to make sure that the strand ends up where it's going. Or I can even do this, right? I can go to thread. We only have one so far, and it's right there. And then is it one thread per wafer? How many threads do you need per wafer? Oh, here you go. Yep. So you grabbed it, and then you put it in the chest. The system works. So how do you? This doesn't just explicitly say how many. I'm assuming it's one thread per wafer. So if I go here and I say adamantine wafers, you're going to make this one at a time. As long as we have an adamantine strand, you're going to make an adamantine wafer. Is that a thing I can do? If we can get them made into wafers, then no one's going to accidentally use them as thread. So it's kind of nice to just get that done, right? Don't risk it and just have adamantine strands laying around. Oh, I love it. Oh, we should also place this on a thing. Kame Polara. Can go right here. Eventually. There you are. Adamantine Kevlar. See, if it worked that way, it'd be one thing. But it wears out like normal clothing if you make clothing out of it. Which is just sad. Oh, and then we have all our gems, right? Yeah, look at our gems. Our gems finally showed up here. So this is just going to be cut gems on repeat. And we are going to have so many gems intermixed with gizzard stones. Can you make chainmail with adamantine? I believe so, but you make that out of wafers, not thread, right? That's the main difference. Wafers you treat like bars, thread you treat like thread. Adamantine cloth is used to make ultra high value clothing, but is no more resistant to wear than less exotic materials. Adamantine wafers are functionally identical to metal bars and can be used to forge the full range of metal goods, but are far smaller in size, requiring about 3 times as many units of material per unit as regular metal bars. So yeah, like a wafer is like a third of a bar. splints require 2 wafers. Who is the person who had to make an adamantine splint for science? Oh, see now that... I don't know what that did. I don't know why. I don't know why. That was just another crash. I think we're going to stop tempting fate. I think we're going to stop tempting fate for today. I'm going to back up all those saves. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm just going to stop pressing our luck. There's a trick for that. If you manipulate the materials available to moody dwarves and lean into having many mood-eligible armor smiths around, you can produce adamantine cloth artifacts which do not rot away. Yes, if you are wanting to be that fancy and finicky, yes. I don't think we have that many... I'm not sure we have that many armor smiths. We're gonna have to check out the skill of our weaponsmiths and armorsmiths and such. I don't know that we have any legendaries. One weird thing with this fortress in particular is that with DF Hack, we've been having on the emigration thing, so that people who are kind of grumpy can leave with the merchants, and that's been happening somewhat frequently, which has been good for our mood. A lot of our grumpy people have wandered away, so that's good. But I'm sure plenty of them have had like armorer skills that we would have ideally rather keep. I know I've seen legendary armorers around, but I have no idea if we still have any. So maybe that'll be the thing we check on next time. In true Kobold man fashion, we should make an adamantine brooch. That's fair. We could do like can you do crafts? Can you do like an amulet? Can you do like an amulet, a ring and such? I don't actually know. Things to figure out next time. This doesn't specifically say anything about crafts. Anyway, demons have found a breach into your RAM. We need to exercise my computer. That deadly dust has gotten into my computer. I'm gonna wrap up here. I think that was a productive day. So long as the game continues to work, you know, today was pretty productive. We got our hands on some candy. I'd say that's pretty good. Come by on Thursday. We're going to continue from right here in our Dwarf Fortress. Come by on Saturday. I'm planning on starting a new game. I think we're going to start up Tunic because I've heard great things about it and I haven't played it yet. Go over to JM's channel on Wednesday and we're going to do a Fortress tutoring kind of session. He's been, you know, learning a bit about Dwarf Fortress, but hasn't been confident to like step into it because, you know, the whole like, what do I do at any one time kind of a question. So I'm just going to be in voice chat and a little bird in his ear and kind of do some tutoring with Dwarf Fortress. So if you want to come by and see that, that'll be on JM's channel on Wednesday. Otherwise, I'll be here on Thursday and Saturday, most likely. Cross your fingers for me. And yeah, that's kind of it. Today's episode was brought to you by Candy. Lick, lick, lick. And by viewers like you, clicking on all those buttons down there, hanging out with me live, watching the VODs, joining Discord, hanging out there. All the buttons, all the candy, all the buttons are candy. So go press some buttons and you'll get your candy. I'll mail it to you. Your little lollipop in the mail for clicking a button. So I appreciate y'all being here and hanging out with me. And I hope you stay kind.